Everyone, we are about to, well, we are already live, and I want to apologize for the live time getting changed a multitude of freaking times. Unfortunately, I had good news that happened, and then your boy has been running on E all goddamn night. Let's be real here. We've been running full steam over here. But I got some good news that I will talk about during said video today and all. But before we dive in, I'm gonna let you listen to some music in the background, like always. You know, routine. We like to have a little bit of chill time before we get started. But we are going to be in here. We already up, as you can see. We in here. We live right now. So, as said, we are here. I'm gonna put some music on. I'm gonna grab myself a snack and all that because we're gonna be up. We got several goddamn more things we got to actually do today before your boy is going to tap out. But just want to let you guys know I love y'all. I appreciate all of your support. I do. I'm actually pulling up information on my PC right now. I do appreciate all the support, the love you guys give me. You guys are freaking awesome. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead, leave y'all with some nice beats to listen to in the background. And yeah, I'll be back in live in just a little bit. Where is that button at? Oh yeah, it's right here. Goddamn. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a lie. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I'm saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. You look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
What is up? 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 Oh my god. Dibs, we are here. I just pulled over your girl Morgan Moonlight. We also got your boy Big Mike in here. And we also got the man, the myth, the legend, you know, the king of debauchery himself, Forever Coy. Morgan's on mute right now. She might be dealing with some shit, but we're gonna go ahead and get started on the story with your boy, the god of dyslexia himself, your boy Dib. But before we actually dive into the story, I love you guys. If you're watching over on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching over on YouTube, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. We need them likes over there. It definitely helps a lot more. We are trying to reach affiliate over on Twitch, so if you don't mind, share the Twitch channel. Let's get this affiliate started over here. But with that, I love you guys. Yeah, we need more people. We need more people. But we're going to go ahead, press this button. Let's do this first story. I do got one more stream today planned for 4:30 today, guys. So, yeah. But I got good news. Now, those who have been following me for my Silver and Blood content, I am releasing a video today for the Silver and Blood situation. Now, I was able to actually go onto the game, and I'm going to explain everything in that video. But today, I'm just going to be going in. It will be released right after this stream at some point today, probably the next 3 hours or so. Hopefully, I'll have that out because some people were able to log in. I was able to get in, which is a cool thing here. So just stay tuned. But let's go ahead and get into this. We have updates coming in. We got X amount of time left here. We got a lot coming in today, so let's go ahead and do these draws, because when we go do our summons at 4, my story at 4, I'm just doing story. I ain't doing shit else. Is it going to be something? Not a goddamn thing. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can get something off of Baby Girl. Can we get a dupe of her? I mean, more tickets the better. Let's be real here. The more tickets the better. We at 73 right now. Are we going to get cucked? We're going to get cucked. Yeah, cucked. So it's gonna be crazy though, because think about it. With all this build up right here, could go towards another unit. That's the cool thing about it. The update coming today, meaning that this build up could go to what a free unit. That's going to be awesome, bro. Like that's gonna be straight fucking fire. Like I'm hoping that that next draw will be that percentage that gives me a free SSR when I actually come in here later. I don't need none of this. I'm going to go ahead and take this darn dust off of these because I got both of these weapons. So, truth be told, I don't need this. I'm going to take that dust. And I'll go ahead and do this on these as well. I mean, let's be real here. It's not going to matter because we're really actually here for story mode and all the good stuff. We're here to do this during event story. We should be in the event story for this part for like more than maybe like an hour or so. I just want to see what's going to be the backstory for MILF Olivier right here, because obviously they're going along with it. They said it in the last live stream. I didn't risk it because I saw some stuff on there that got their stream taken down on YouTube. It was so much skanky shit going on. So let's just say this: we will review the stuff on that live stream when it gets dropped in the game. But I will say this. If you want to see the uncensored version of said content, I will be opening up a Patreon account. You pay $1 and you'll get to see that uncensored video. Because I am not putting it on YouTube and getting my ass kicked. I refuse. But let's go ahead, dive right in to the debauchery known as Brown Dust 2's story. Alright. So this is not the one we're actually doing right now. The story we're actually going to be doing at this very moment is actually called Mart Wars. So, I don't know what to expect. I just know that what I've heard. 7 hours right here, tell time. Like I said, 4 o'clock next stream. So, let's go ahead and dive right into this. Watching on YouTube, leave a like. Over on Twitch, make sure you follow. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Let's go ahead and do this story mode. So, alright, this story features significant development plots and sensitive themes that are closely tied into contract wars. So I have not done the contract wars story. I don't really care about spoilers. I'll go do contract wars a bit later and I'll put it in the timeline. But let's continue reading through this character pack. For the most immersive experience, we recommend playing it after you've completed the content wars. Contract Wars content pack, character pack. You can relist it past seasons, event stories by scrolling through the story menu. So I ain't waiting. Fuck all that. I want my shit now. So we're doing it now. Let's go. Wow, that sounds like Christmas music. Olivier had once been asked a very particular question. Mom, what were you like when you were younger? Oh, me? Olivier took a moment to think as she met her daughter's bright, unspent gaze. Fufu, why do you ask Tia? It's just homework. It's for homework. The teacher said we need to learn about our moms. I see. Well, I was just your average girl. Unremarkable, even in every way. Bullshit. You pulling goddamn magic wands out your booty hole and shit. That ain't unremarkable, bruh. That's God tier. And then the magic wand worked like magic. What the hell are you talking about? Unremarkable. But the gentle smile on her lips belied the truth. For Olivier was once a legendary magical girl, a protector of the city. When civilization was threatened by an invasion of interdimensional monsters, it was the magical girls who repelled the creatures, protecting humanity. The masses would share with their transformations of every girl. Shit, you damn right, the shit that they do when they fucking transform. Shit, Sailor Moon ain't got shit on these transformations. Shit, you think growing up the Sailor Moon transformations was dirty? Bro, the transformations in this shit, oh hell. See, I'm being real. Yo, Morgan, tell them Sailor Moon's transformations ain't nowhere near as dirty as the transformations in this shit, are they? Shit. Yeah, no. Hell no. Sailor Moon would have got banned on TV. Their magic kept the city safe through countless cries. Indeed, it was an age of magical girls. Among the Waverly petitions, the company Olivier was affiliated with, Magical Lyrical, Sparkle, commonly known as MLS. Just call it that in general. Reigned supreme. But the age of crisis soon came to an end, and soon drowned the era of peace. The newfound peace ended the need of magical firearms and replaced magic, and magical girls were slowly forgotten. In the end, even MLS could not withstand the losses and was forced to close doors. The legendary magical girl was said to have retired, leaving her glory days behind her. And so the legend came to an end. 20 years later, after getting back shots, she had a baby. 20 years later, the woman once known as the legendary magical girl lives a quiet life as an ordinary homemaker. And today, on her one and only daughter's birthday, she is out shopping in the largest supermarket in the neighborhood. MILF. MILF. Now for the flower. Standing in front of a shelf, Olivier examines each bag of flour one by one. The price and quality differ slightly from brand to brand, and she carefully compares them as she reaches her hand out. This one should be fine. She picks up a bag of flour after checking the label one last time. She is just about to place it into her basket then. Goodness, Olivier, is that you? A woman suddenly appears at her side. Olivier turns towards her in mild surprise. Hello, fancy seeing you here. It's been so long. Good to see you again. I have no idea who this hoe is. The woman's exploitation really misses you. You know? You really should come to our meetings more often. I'll try to attend soon. After their brief exchange, the woman glances at the bag of flour in Olivier's hand and studies it closely. Good. By the way, are you going to buy that flour? Oh, yes, I am. Really? Then maybe I should get that one too. Come to think of it, I don't usually see you here at this time. What brings you to the supermarket? What the fuck, bitch? I'm here to do some grocery shopping. What? Oh, today is Tia's birthday. So Justia's nickname is Tia. Okay. Olivier smiles softly, holding up the bag of flour. Adorable. I wanted to bake a cake and a few other things, so I came to grab some ingredients. Goodness, so that's why you're here examining the label so carefully. Of course, if I'm going to make something, I want it to be made with the best ingredients. With a shrug, Olivier places the bag of flour she's holding into her shopping basket. It's at that moment. Uh-oh. Boom. A sudden explosion rocks the entire supermarket. What's going on? Death. Backshots. Everything bad in the universe is coming this way. Panic screams erupts from all directions. Oh my goodness! The woman speaking with Olivier drops her basket and coughs. Olivier coughs and clenches Olivier's arm. Olivier, meanwhile, tightens her grip on her own basket and calmly surveys the area. That sound. Boom, boom, boom! A series of explosions follows. A man begins to shout, Get to safety! I think it's the contract war." What? A contract war? I haven't heard any announcement about that. Attention, valued customers. A criteria city good market. A bit later. What the hell? Oh, that's just the notifications. A bit later, announcement finally blares through the store's PA system. A large-scale contract war involving Ada Company, Glaro Industry, and Taro Company is about to begin. What the fuck? As such, Good Mart will be closing early. We ask that you all customers exit the store immediately. Once again, we ask that all customers... What's up?
Save the World is going free to play.
What?
Said Save the World is going free to play.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Wow. So all the packs are going to be free now too, I guess? Okay, whatever. I guess. The wars already started. What good is the announcement now? We need to get out of here now. Panic spreads rapidly, and the supermarket descends into chaos in an instant. Man, Olivier just sitting there. This is some bullshit, yo. Look at her face, yo. She like, this some bullshit. I was here to get my baby some flour and some other shit so I could bake her some pastries. She mad as fuck right now. I be mad as hell, but I'm not gonna lie. Them some big ass titties right there, yo. 100%. Goodness, what on earth is happening? Olivier, we should get out of here too. But Olivier remains where she is, basket in hand, and lets out a quiet sigh. If it's just groceries, I could go to another store, but I won't make it in time before Tia comes home if I have to go somewhere else to buy groceries. Oh, goddamn, huh? I have to finish my shopping here no matter what. Olivier, why are you just standing there? We have to hurry. Just as the woman grabs Olivier's arm. With a blast of air, grenades whirl out of nowhere and fly towards the bakery section. And with that, Olivier became pissed. It slams into the far end of the flour shelf in a few meters in front of where Olivier is standing and explodes. White flour bursts into the air, scattering like falling snow. Oh my goodness! The woman screams and clings to Olivier's arm. Olivier immediately darts away, stringing the woman along. Wow. She gives no fucks, bro. She gives no fucks right now about this goddamn war. She is like, look, my daughter, I want to bake cake for my daughter. Fuck this war. That is literally what she's saying right now. Fuck your war. Fuck your people. Fuck everything you stand for. That is literally what she's saying right now. With rapid footsteps, the two of them escape the cloud of flour. The woman waves her hand, trying to clear the flour from the air, then looks around and freezes in confusion. A bewildered expression on her face. She checks where she is standing. A second ago, she had been right in front of the explosion, but now she is at the far end of the isle. When did I get here? She turns to see Olivier right beside her, basket in hand, completely unharmed, where there isn't a single speck of flour on her clothes. Are you okay? Yes. The woman nods, still struggling to process what just happened. I'm fine, but what about... Thank goodness. You need to get outside now. As for me, I still have some shopping left to do. Shopping? What? The woman's eyes widen in an instant. Instead of answering, Olivier turns and starts walking back into the store. Wait, Olivier! The woman frantically grasps Olivier's arm. It's dangerous. You should come with me. But Olivier calmly removes the woman's hand from her arm. I'll be fine. With that, Olivier coolly walks back into the supermarket. Boom, boom. As she looks out over the store now, spiraling further into chaos, with each explosion, Olivier stills her resolve. I'm not giving up on Tia's birthday cake. She looks down into the basket one time. One item sits inside, flour, making her memo. She murmurs to herself and checks off the first entry. Damn. Flour check. Next, strawberries and whipped cream. The list is still filled with unchecked items. Strawberries, milk, whipped cream, sugar, eggs, and more. Oh my fucking god. People are still invocating if I hurry, I can make it before they shut everything down. They're evacuating and this hoe is in the store still shopping. She gon' give a damn. Olivier folds the memo away and heads towards the fruit section, paying no attention to the chaos around her. Behind her, the woman stands frozen, staring after Olivier as she walks away. She looks down at her own arms, certain she left Olivier's grip just a moment ago. Who exactly are you? Boom. Eek! Snapped out of her daze by another explosion, the woman finally sprints towards the exit. Meanwhile, Olivier walks speedily towards the fruit section. The fruit section, basket in hand. To her, here there is only one thing that matters: her daughter's birthday. I ain't gonna lie, that's a W-ass mom right there, bro. Yo, Morgan, that's some W-ass shit, ain't it? Mama said, fuck that. I ain't going nowhere. My baby birthday today. Eat a dick. That's literally what she just said. What'd you say?
I'll be the same way.
Shit. She said, fuck these explosions. Let's go. Explosions erupt one after another, violently shaking the lights hanging from the supermarket ceiling. One shattered fluorescent light comes crashing down into a display shelf. Glass shattered, scattering every direction. Run! People surge towards the exit in panic. Look out! Another one's coming! The store descends into chaos in an instant. Then, an announcement echoes through the building once more. Attention, valued customers! Due to an early closure, checkout services will only be available until 5 p.m. What the fuck? Bro! Yo, I'm guessing this is normal. I'm guessing this is the normal thing in this goddamn city that this stuff's blowing the fuck up because niggas fighting, yo. Yo, if this is normal, I don't want to know what not normal is. Right, Brittany? Please note that all customers will close in 10 minutes. Thank you for your understanding. Understanding my ass. As an announcement ends, customers rush outside. Amid the frantic crowd, Olivier stands perfectly still, calmly planning her shopping route. Fortunately, it looks like they're not closing immediately, but I need to hurry if I want to check it out in time. Shit, I would just take that shit. Fuck all that. First things first, strawberries. Whoosh. super fast. Super fast Valkyrie titties. At that moment, 2 grenades fly straight toward where Olivier is standing. Olivier's eyes glow faintly, and then threads of magic courses through her field of vision, tracing the grenade's trajectory with perfect clarity. The refrigerated section and the snacks asshole. Boom! Boom. Blowing shit up still. Both grenades explode exactly where she had predicted. Refrigerator doors fly off and snack bags scatter into a storm of sparkles and flame. This is freaking insane, bro. What the hell? But Olivier has already vanished from her position. She is 3 steps behind. She is 3 steps behind, hidden by the pillar. A pillar and faint lights flickering at her feet before disappearing completely. Her basket is still in hand, and the bag of flour inside hasn't moved an inch. Phew, alright, let's get moving. Just as Olivier turns to head towards the fruit section. Ah! She hears a pained groan from somewhere nearby. Upon turning towards the source of the sound, Olivier sees the supermarket employee pinned beneath a shelf that had collapsed in the explosion. Whoosh! You there! Get out of there! What do you think you're doing? Don't fire that way! A grenade rockets straight towards the fallen employee. Watch out! Without thinking, Olivier set her basket down. Her eyes glow faintly once more. With quick footsteps, Olivier darts toward, and in an instant, she positions herself beneath between the grenade and the employee. She snatches up a can rolling across the floor and strikes the incoming grenade with pinpoint precision. Clang. The grenade trajectory shifts instantly, veering away from anyone nearby. Bro, this is insane, my nigga. What is she doing? Once again, explosions at the safe distance. Olivier quickly clears the expanse her shelf. The collapsed shelf, and helps the employee to their feet. Are you alright? Yes, you saved my life. Thank you. You need to get out of here now. The employee nods and runs towards the exit. Civilians are getting caught up in this because of the late announcement for the contract war. Something feels off. Still, this isn't my fight. I'm getting out of here as soon as I finish my shopping. Olivier quickens her pace. The further she moves into the food aisle, the more frequent the explosions become. What?
Not talking to you, I was talking to them.
Oh. The fighting seems to have been shifted towards the center of the store. Olivier pays it no mind and arrives at the fruit section. Half of the display is destroyed, but thankfully the strawberries are intact. She picks up each pack, inspecting them one by one. Nice shine and vivid red color. The seeds are evenly spaced, and the stems are just then crash. A huge steel shelf, easily weighing several hundred kilograms, begins to fall towards Olivier. Olivier's hands flash with a light and the shelf comes to a glistening stop atop her palm. With her other hand, she continues to examine the strawberry packs in non-collisions. These ones are too soft. She shakes her head, sets the strawberries down, and gradually pushes the shelf back into place. Thud. These will do. At least Olivier finds 2 packs of strawberries that meets her standards and gently places them into her basket. What a relief. It looks like I'll be able to make a beautiful birthday cake for Tia. At that moment, it's Vassal. The CEO of Tori is here. What are you sure? Yeah, well, I didn't get a good look, but whoever it was, they were insanely fast and strong. Then shoot them. If it's really Vassal, we need to get her down now. The EDA employees unleash a hail of gunfire towards Olivier. Huh? What? Why are they aiming at me? Olivier murmurs to herself in confusion, but her body is already in motion. She weaves through the flying grenades with dance like pesos, and not a single bullet grazes her hair or brushes her clothes. Those moves. I knew it. It really is Vassal. Keep firing. Don't stop. What in the hell are they attacking her for? Explosions tear through the spot where Olivier was standing. But when the smoke clears, Olivier is nowhere to be seen. She's gone. Where'd she go? Over there. Olivier is already left the fruit section and reaches the dairy aisle. The ADA employees hastily swing their guns around. Olivier opens the refrigerator door and lets out a quick sigh. Why are they shooting at me? Nevertheless, she pays them no mind and starts picking out some whipped cream. Start firing again. Stay in formation. Don't lose focus. Gunfire rains down again, but Olivier doesn't even bat an eye. She coolly sidesteps the gunfire while examining the whipped cream. Even the bullets punch through the refrigerator. Olivier calmly places the whipped cream into her shopping basket. The prediction date is yesterday. This'll do. The production date was yesterday. This will do. How are we missing? One of the ADA company employees hurriedly reloads, flustered at that moment of the senior employee senses something is wrong and signals for her to stop. Wait. That person, she's holding a shopping basket. That means the employees take a look at Olivier. All they see is a woman standing with a remarkable composure picking out whipped cream. Unarmed, with nothing but a shopping basket in hand. She's a civilian. The faces of the 8 employees turn pale. Ceasefire! Ceasefire! I can't believe we were shooting at a civilian. Ma'am, are you alright? The employees frantically lowered their weapons. I'm perfectly fine. You don't need to worry about me. Olivier places the whipped cream into her basket. That's the second fucking time they done said something about the whipped cream being placed in the basket. And calmly heads towards the aisle exit. For a civilian, she seems a little too. At that moment, thud, thud. At the sound of heavy, rhythmic footsteps, the 8 employees turn their heads. A woman steps out from behind the shelves. Icy woman. Wait, that's... The face of the 8 employees turned pale. The woman wears a look of complete uncleanness. Decked in a stylish dress and a red bag castled slung over her shoulder. She oozes with insursu majesty. Every employee present can instinctively sense that this is the woman they've been looking for. It's the CEO, Tara Vassal. Vassal doesn't answer. She simply gazes at the direction Olivier disappeared. Hey, are you ignoring us? She couldn't even take down a single civilian. You're already worth my time. The only people that interest me are... Fire! Bang, bang, bang. Damn, this is actually a long ass fucking chapter. God damn! Oh my god. 3 gunshots ring out. But it wasn't Ada employee who fired. Vassal has pulled a pistol from her bag, instantly dropping 3 Ada sales representative. The strong. Bang bang. Vassal fires remaining the employees, but senior Ada employees managed to dive behind thick shells just in time to avoid shots. Damn. We can't handle this ourselves. Fall back for now. Yes, ma'am. Watching Ada employees disappear, the unseen shelves, Vassal quickly lets out a sigh. I knew it. They were just a bunch of small fry. It doesn't look like any Ada department heads are here. More importantly, Vassal turns back towards where Olivier was standing. She has already vanished. It looks like I found someone rather interesting. Strong enough to mistaken me for no less than worth being under my command. I wonder. Her eyes gleam enticingly. intensely. I should keep an eye on her. God damn, that was a long one, yo. Fuck! That was only 2 out of the first 6. Jesus, god damn! Vazel walks slowly in the direction direction Olivier went. Eventually, she spots Olivier shopping in the direction. She just as Vazel is about to step closer. Whoosh! Eat this. Following a short grenade fires straight at Vazel, and she briskly dodges. Boom. The grenade detonates in front of the shelf, ascending debris in all directions. A cloud of dust bursts upward. Ada Company. Vazel's gaze turns icy as she swiftly draws her pistol. You're in my way. Vazel moves with grace, unleashing a continuous volley from her dual pistols. Screams, pain bursts out from multiple directions. Despite the dust, Vazel manages to locate her targets with perfect accuracy. Footsteps breathing. The clicks of the reloading firearms. She uses every sound to pinpoint targets. It doesn't take long before an entire Ada Company squad is neutralized by her hands. Now that the nuisances have been dealt with, she turns back towards where Olivier was, but Olivier is already gone. Olivier has quickly moved behind the snacks ISO under the cover of the settled dust. A game of hide and seek. This will be fun. Boss. Vazel clicks her tongue in annoyance as a new hire from the Torah Company frantically runs up to her. Reporting back. Everything about the new hire, from her raged breathing to her sweaty clothes to warns, covering her body to the slight limp, is exactly as Vazel predicted. She mutters under her breath. She's 5 minutes behind schedule and a complete mess. Even if she manages to secure a contract looking like that, no client is going to place their trust in her. She speaks to the new hire, who is still panting heavily, in a stern voice. I no longer require your assistance. You're dismissed. Her will guide you through the termination process. What? But I followed your orders. I just finished neutralizing 2 soldiers from Gomer. Anyone who ends up this battered over a trivial assignment has no place in Tori. You're fired. Wait, please, just give me one more chance. I'll do anything. I'll do better, I swear. Vazel closes her eyes briefly and lets out a long sigh. The next moment, she fixes the new hire with a chilling cold stare. Tori aims to be the world-class company. We're entirely composed of elites, and we reward all our employees handsomely. All we ask is that you perform as much as you're paid full, and you're dismissed. Simply business isn't it. I have no intention of reclaiming what we've already given you, so stop getting in my way and get lost. But bang. A single gunshot rings out. Huh? The new hire is knocked unconscious by Basil's bullet. So Guinea is all reputation and no substance. That fact that two of their squads were wiped out by trash like this tells me all I need to know about this quality of their forces. And if that woman from earlier had taken this job, she would have had even broken a sweat. Basil looks towards the food aisle where Olivier disappeared. The sight of Olivier calmly picking out ingredients while dodging gunfire and grenades with swift, precise movements is still fresh in her mind. Crazy as hell. Meanwhile, boom boom. Explosions of all sizes echo throughout the supermarket. Olivier lets out a quiet sigh and looks down at her basket. I think I have almost everything. Strawberries, whipped cream, sugar, eggs, butter, flour. The basket is filled with ingredients. Now I just need milk. Just as Olivier is about to move to the next aisle. Oh, is that you, Olivier? A familiar voice calls her name, making Olivier stop dead in her tracks. Well, the gunfire and grenades had failed to phase her. The voice brings her to a halt. She turns around, and sure enough, a woman with a familiar face is standing before her. It really is you, Olivier. The person Olivier least wants to run into, and yet here she is. Back when Olivier was still a magical girl, she was chief researcher at the Magical Local Sparkle Company, an engineer behind Olivier's magical equipment, and the dedicated operator who handled Olivier's missions briefing. Diana. Long time no see. I'm afraid I'm rather busy, so if you'll excuse me. Olivier tries to coolly walk past, but Diana playfully steps in front of her. Just a moment, Olivier. Is that really all you have to say to an old colleague you haven't seen in ages? There's a slight shift in the air between them. Diana, didn't we agree to not get involved with each other anymore? That was one-sided decision on your part. I respected the fact that you wanted to erase your past, so I stayed away. But since we happen to meet like this, why not chat it for a bit? Yet, you expect me to believe that there's no way you're here by coincidence. You've always kept a meticulous tab on everyone's motives and actions whenever our paths crossed. It was by your design. It really is a coincidence this time. The truth is, I'm overseeing the contract wars happening in this supermarket. I heard there was a particularly strong civilian at this site, so I came to see for myself. You're overseeing the contract war? You've joined a company then? I see. That's good to hear. Congratulations. I'm glad you've moved on and started a new as well. In any case, I still have some shopping to do, so I'll be going. As Olivier turns to leave, Diana grabs her arm. I'm not finished yet. What do you want? Come work for our company, Ada Company. Ada Company? Don't you miss the old days? Back when you were a magical girl? Olivier quickly reaches out and covers Diana's mouth. Don't say that out loud. Diana's eyes widen. At the same time, Olivier grabs her arm and swiftly pulls her along. In an instant, the two slip into an empty aisle between the shelves, where no one else is around. Only after scanning the surroundings does Olivier remove her hand. Olivier speaks in a low voice. Diana, don't talk about the past. Why not? You always think about it, don't you? About being a magic. Olivier once again reaches out quickly and covers Diana's mouth. I told you not to say it out loud. It's been years since I retired. I've erased that time from my life completely. Got it. With her voice muffled beneath Olivier's hand, Diana communicates silently through her eyes. Olivier slowly pulls her hand away. I have no desire to get involved. It's just about magical girls. I don't want you to get involved in anything. I just want you to live in peace, Tia. With Tia. I just want to live in peace with Tia. Olivier gives Diana a stern, solemn look. It's obvious that Olivier means what she says. I understand how you feel, Olivier. But I'd still like you to join Ada Company. Like I said, I have absolutely no intentions of... Olivier. The shelf shakes and the ceiling lights flicker once more. Amid the noise, the two look at each other. Your severance pay, it's all gone, isn't it? Damn. This shit is, like, this one's actually pretty fucking long. God damn. Olivier, your severance pay, it's all gone, isn't it? Olivier glances favorably. How did you... Of course I know. Mine ran out a long time ago. Moreover, the severance you got when MLS was dissolved, ended up being drastically smaller, all because of your outbursts back then. Did you ever find another job after that? It's not like I didn't try, but I almost got exposed as a magical girl more times than I can count. Let me guess. People needed help, and you couldn't stop yourself from using magic, could you? I'm not surprised. No one was as serious about the magical girl code of honor as you were. Damn, there's a magical girl code of fucking honor now? What the fuck? Shit, what the fuck is the magical girl code of honor? Shake that ass? Shit. If people find out who I used to be, everyone connected to my past will start showing up again. And that would affect my life with Tia. That's the one thing I refuse to let happen. I want to protect this simple life I have now. In other words, it's fine as long as your identity isn't exposed. Wait, what if Ada Company guaranteed complete confidentiality regarding your past? Plenty of people have erased their past as a magical girl and became sales representatives at Ada. Plus, if I put in a recommendation, you could be hired immediately. And at a minimum, you'd be promoted to a senior manager. Senior manager? Yes, you're skilled. There's no question about that. You'll be making strides in no time. By this year, or at least latest before next year ends, I expect you'll be promoted to department head. With that title, you wouldn't have to worry about making ends meet anymore. Olivier bites her lip. Take your time and think it over, Olivier. Diana takes out a business card and holds it out. Olivier's hands hesitate for a moment. Diana, yes. You really know how to play dirty, don't you? Haha, I suppose that's one way to put it. Diana presses the business card into Olivier's hand. But you know me, I don't stop until I get what I want. You should really consider accepting the offer if you care about what's best for your daughter. That sounds like a threat, although I know it's not. That sounds like a fucking threat, bruh. With that, Diana steps a short distance away and brings her radio close to her mouth. All units, ignore Vasil. Focus on the front line and Grenadier forces. They're taking over the electric section. After giving her orders over the radio, Diana heads straight towards where the fighting is taking place. Left by herself, Olivier looks down at the business card in her hand. Ada Company Department Head of R&D Team, Diana. Her gaze wavers for a brief moment, still as half-centered as ever. Looking conflicted, Olivier steps out from the corner and starts circling the food aisle again, shopping basket in hand. The milk has to have at least a 3.5 fat. She picks up the carton, premium organic milk. This one looks the best, but she flips the carton over to check the price tag. It's a bit expensive. Olivier puts the milk carton back down. I guess regular milk is fine. Olivier's hand instinctively reaches for the cheaper milk, then stops. Diana's voice echoes in her head. If I put in a recommendation, you could be hired immediately. The minimum, you'd be promoted to senior manager. Remembering the conversation with Diana, Olivier bites her lip, then shakes her head and picks up the regular milk. It's fine. It's just milk. It won't make that much of a difference. It's just milk. Even after placing the regular milk into her shopping basket, Olivier can't bring herself to leave the dairy section right away. Now for the blender and the batteries Tia asked for. Forcing herself to look away, Olivier heads towards the electrician section. The electrician section on the second floor. But she can't stop thinking about Diana's offer. Wonderful. God damn. Damn, this got good quick. So Diana really played dirty there to get her to actually join. That is wow. Okay. That's wow. Shit. I mean, I knew Diana was gonna play dirty, but I didn't expect her to play that goddamn dirty, yo. Hell. Alright. In the electronics section, it is just as much of a battlefield as the food aisle. Sparks fly from every shelf and thick smoke fills the air. You still there, Morgan? I think Morgan passed out, Dibs. With heavy weapons at a ready, gourmet industry employees block Ada's company's advance in every solid, defensive line. Boom, boom. Let's blow them up in style. Boom, boom. Explosions ripple across the shelves in the chain reaction of merchandise scattering into the air as Olivier forces her way through the chaos. There are less than 3 minutes left. I need to hurry. Oh, damn. I pushed it too quick. Go back. There are less than 3 minutes left. I need to hurry. She mutters under her breath while scanning the blender display. Which blender should I buy? One product catches Olivier's eye. It is glossy finish, precisely angled blades, and a solid heft to it. Olivier lightly runs her finger along the frame of the blender, then lifts it over her to check the specifications. Stainless steel. It even has safety scissor, a safety sensor. As for the price, Olivier's expression stiffens as she checks the price tag. It's more expensive than she expected, but even so, Tia enjoys cake cooking. I don't want to be stingy about something she'll be using too. Olivier's hesitation doesn't last long. As she places the blender into the shopping basket, she mutters again, I'll just be a bit more frugal from now on. Damn. Now I only need the batteries. Then I can head to the checkout counter. But just as Olivier turns her head, wait. Her eyes widen. The batteries are on the shelf right in front of her. They're here. She quickly grabs a pack of batteries and drops them into the basket. Perfect. Now to check out. Ready to push, push, boom, boom. A sudden barrage rains down. Olivier swiftly ducks behind a shelf. Damn it. I didn't think those Ada bastards would resist this hard. Don't fall back. Use more firepower. Firepower! Olivier lets out a sigh and checks her basket. I really need to get out of here. Just then, a frantic voice crackles from the fallen radio by Olivier's feet. We're under attack from all sides. The second floor entrance is about to be breached. Deploy the ultimate weapon. So we're finally using it. Development in 10 minutes and deployment in 10 minutes. Hold out until then. Over and out. The transmission ends. Based on what she overheard, it's clear the exchange was an internal communication between Grenier industry employees sectioned in the electronics section. They're deploying their ultimate weapon in 10 minutes. I'd rather not get caught up in that. I have everything I need. If I head to check out now, I should still have plenty of time. At that moment, someone suddenly blocks Olivier's path. A cold-looking woman stands there with her arms crossed. You're... The name's Vasil. Ballsy. But you might know me better as the CEO of Tari Company. Volsey stares straight at Olivier without averting her gaze. Olivier quickly asks her a question in return. Tori, you rapidly grown startup contract company. I remember Tia telling me about it. What business does the CEO of Tori have with me? At the moment, bang, bang, bang. Gunshots ring out from Valsey's gun, Barley. Every bullet grazes past Olivier and into an empty space behind her. If Olivier had moved even an inch, she would have been hit. What exactly do you think you're doing? Think of it as a kind of test. It wasn't that you couldn't react to the bullets. You knew from the start they wouldn't hit you, didn't you? Bailey raises her gun and aims it at Olivier again. This time, I won't miss. Bang, bang, bang. Bullets are shot in rapid succession. Shots tear towards Olivier's head, chest, and abdomen, and legs are all at once. For a split second, light flickers in Olivier's eyes, and at her feet, she vanishes, only to appear immediately after. Seconds later, sound of bullets shattering into displays caused the opposite the opposite side of the ISIL echoes from the corridor. Olivier dodges Visley's attack and extends her hand towards, allowing the French stream of magic to envelop her body. She's about to launch a counterattack when you pass. What? From now on, you work for Tori. With skills like yours, I can offer you the best possible terms. What are you even talking about? I'm saying I want to recruit you. I have to refuse. Olivier's answer firmly without even a moment's hesitation, but Visley continues on as if Olivier's response doesn't matter at all. There's no such thing as no in my directory. Oh my god! Wait! In my dictionary. Okay. What, bitch? I'll give you a salary beyond your wildest dreams. On top of that, I'll pay you a signing bonus equal to 100% of your annual salary as soon as you sign. I guarantee you that even if you won the lottery, you wouldn't get your hands on this much cash all at once. Tori also offers performance bonuses and incentive pay. You'll be provided with top-tier housing, a company car, and as many personal assistants as you want. Jesus, god damn. That's a lot of shit. Visley steps closer to Olivier. I'd say this is pretty sweet deal. What do you say? Again, I have to refuse. Olivier shakes her head without wavering. I want to live as an ordinary housemaker with my child. So what you're saying is you don't want to do any field work because of your child? If that's the case, I'll keep you off deployment entirely. You can work as a training instructor in scarce locations. You'd only work 3 days a week with complete flexibility in hours. The compensation will be a bit lower, but what matters is I'm not letting you fall into my competitor's hands. Think it over. Visley takes a business card and holds it out to Olivier. In that heat of the moment, Olivier reaches out and takes it when Olivier. She hears a familiar voice. It's Diana. Visley, what do you think you're doing right now? I'm recruiting talent. Got a problem? Visley answers nonchalant. And Diana steps next to Olivier. I knew you would take an interest in her, but I didn't think it would be this fast. I'm not letting anyone take Olivier from me. She belongs to Ada Company. And what can Ada offer her can Can you match the terms I'm proposing? Um, Realistically speaking, that would be difficult. However, Ada Company has ranked first every year as the most trusted company among the employees in their families. Tory has no real structure. Everything hangs on the CEO's mood, which means you'll be raking up every day in fear of being fired. Is that really the future you want for your daughter? Enough. At Olivier's chilling tone, both Diana and Visley fall silent. I understand that both of you want to recruit me, but don't drag Tia into this. She is not some tool. She is not some convention tool you can use to sway me. The same goes for you, Diana. Please, just let me go. With a firm warning, Olivier walked straight past the two of them, her shopping basket in hand. Interesting. She values life with her daughter above all else, yet gets angry the moment her daughter is mentioned. She's definitely wavering. She'll surely come around with a little more persuading. Meanwhile, Visley, who has been silently watching from the sidelines, is away. To think she would refuse my offer so boldly. I've never been rejected before. Visley slowly licks her lips as if savoring the moment. That is psycho right there. I must have her, no matter what it takes. That sounds horrible, bro. Fuck. At that moment, at that instant, Diana draws her gun and aims it at Visley. That would be problematic. She only just begun her waiver, and I'm not letting someone else take her. Are you sure you want to be pointing that thing at me? The moment you pull the trigger, I'll take you down and secure the contract. So again, are you sure you want to fire that gun? I am actually. Bang. Diana's gun blazes. Visley twists her body in instinct, dodging shots simultaneously, returns fire at Diana with her pistol. Diana raises her instant and deflects Visley's bullet with an impeccable precision. So you're department head at Ada, Let's see what you've got then. A look of acceleration spreads across Visley's face. Alright, chapter 6, Dibs, let's do this. Thanks to her haste, Olivier finishes checking out just before closing time. As she leaves the supermarket, Olivier carries her shopping basket and heads towards the guard, leaving parking lot. The ground, leaving the parking lot. Phew. That took way longer than expected. I need to hurry home and bake the cake. There's not much time until Tia gets off work. Wait, off work? I thought it was home from school. Isn't she a little girl? No then. Where's my car? It's inconsistent. It's like they're trying to make her Tia an adult right now, but make her a child at the same time. It's so inconsistent right now. That's inconsistent as hell. Now then, where's my car key? Olivier slips the empty hand in her pocket and searches for her car keys. But what her fingers touch are not car keys, but the stiff texture of paper. It's the business card Diana handed her earlier. Maybe I was a little too harsh. I wasn't sure how to act around her, so I think I ended up being cold without meaning to. I wish we could have talked at a better time. That's when it happened. What? Olivier feels a sharp pain in her chest. This feeling surging through her body is the same foreboding she used to feel whenever civilians were about to be in danger. She had not felt this sensation since retiring over a decade ago. Now it was back. Where is it going to happen? Olivier quickly scans her surroundings. The next moment, boom. A tearing boom splits the air. The cars across the parking lot are surge into the sky. What is that? Ah! Screams erupt as fleeing civilians collapse under the pressure of the shockwave. The airborne vehicles rev into iso flames, unfold wings-like structures and begin to converging into one place. Clank, screech. With the chilling sound of grinding metal, the gathering vehicles twist and interlock their forms, wrapping as they merge. Is this fucking Megazord thing that we had to fight? The car's body splits apart to become arms, legs, engines fold inward to form massive chest. And then, with a thunderous sound, a steel giant over 10 meters tall lands to the ground. Red lights begins to flash in the robot's eyes. Target confirmed. Switching to combat mode. The mechanical voice echoes through the parking lot. Oh shit. This woman just can't get home, bro. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. See, if this was a black mom, everybody getting fucked up. Am I wrong, Brittany? You keeping her away from her.
Brittany, please.
Ah, shit. No, don't worry about it. Get some, sleep, my nigga. Get some sleep. You tired?
I'm here.
It's okay. Yeah, you understand. Olivier has been in this store while niggas are fighting, just getting stuff for her daughter, to bake her daughter a birthday cake. And now a giant robot showed up, yo. This couldn't be a black mom. Even though Olivier been whooping everything's ass. A black mom, she killing niggas at that goddamn point. You keep me away from my child. Clank, clank, whirl, clank. What the fuck? Armor panels across its body, swift noisily into place. Missiles pods deploy from its shoulders, and its arms separate and transform into heavy weaponry. Is that a robot? What's going on? Eliminating target. What the hell? That must be the ultimate weapon right there. The missile launches from the pod, mounting on the robot's shoulder, and whirls into a civilian's vehicle, exploding on impact. Flames erupt as black smoke blows into the sky. Oh my god. Ah! It isn't safe here. Run! Panicked people rush immense towards the parking lot exit. Olivier, however, remains where she is, staring up at the robot. Recalibrating. Target commencing attack! The red lights in the robot's eyes burn brightly. The robot aims and fires a hail of bullets, spraying them in random directions. Okay, who's the fucking target? Is it Olivier? Cracks spread across the parking lot's floor. That's not the floor, that's the ground. Yo, translation errors, yo. God damn. And several cars erupt and explode. Don't tell me. It's incredible. It's incapable of recognizing civilians. Olivier's gaze turns cold. Just then, her phone vibrates in her pocket. She quickly pulls it out. There's a text from Justia. Mom, I might finish early today since I'm working off-site tomorrow. When are you coming home? We can have dinner together, right? Try to be home early. You know it's my birthday today. Olivier's hands tremble slightly. Tia. As she reads the message, the robot's assaults continue. More vehicles explode, and parts of the supermarket outer walls collapse. Upon hearing the screams of people who have not escaped, Olivier clenches her phone tightly. I shouldn't get involved in the contract war. I'm already retired. But still holding her shopping basket, Olivier lets out a small sigh and looks up at the robot, continuing to indiscriminate attacks. The red lights in the robot's eyes continue to blaze intensely. She's about to break. She's definitely about to break, guys. 100%. Oh my god. She is literally about to lose her shit. Dibs, I don't know what else to say. She's about to lose her fucking mind. Like, all she wants to do is go home and spend the day with her child. Like, and everything in its mother just gets in her way. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clear out this shop real quick. We're going to buy these pills. Oh no, I'm not buying those. I'm going to buy these first. I'm going to buy these. And then, we always need this powder right here. We always need refining powder. So I'm going to buy the refining powder. Alright, because I always need refining powder. Shit, I run out of refining powder so goddamn much. But that's going to be it for part 1, Dibs. I will be hopping on and doing part 2 in about maybe 2 hours or so. I'm going to take a rest my body and all that. Hop on here. We'll be doing the next part, which is actually called magical locale. So stay tuned. We'll be live again one more time today, and then y'all probably won't see your boy again until tomorrow. Well, y'all will see the update video I spoke on Silver and Blood and all. But yeah, with that, Dibs, I'm I9000. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the Magical Girl MILF event. That's what I'm going to call it, because that's really what the hell it is. Let's be real here. Olivier she's a MILF. 100%. That's what the hell she is. But I'm I9000. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. If you're watching over on Twitch, be sure to make sure you follow over there. Make sure you also make sure you subscribe over on YouTube. Also, check out your boy Dark Shadow Soul. You can find him within the Dib link tree, the Dib family link tree in the description below, alongside his baby Morgan Moonlight. You can find them both down there. Also, within my personal link tree, you can find direct links to all my social media, such as the Facebook community page, Twitch, Twitter, Tumblr, Trovo, IG, Discord, TikTok. All my social media can be found there. Discord, if you're interested in joining our guild for Brown Dust 2, go get the role called Waifu RPG, and then you'll get the Waifu Vanguard role, which will give you access to the guild section for Brown Dust 2 in the Discord server. And then you can either get the role, the guild's name from me or any of the mods in the server. They'll just contact me and I'll give it over to you. Or if you want, you can just go and join the guild by just, going over here, looking at our guild's name. Also, be sure to check out all Brown Dust 2 content in the description below as well, such as their Facebook community page, their X, and the different versions of the games in the description that you want to play it. You can download the PC version, the iPhone version, or the Android version. And with that being said, Dibs, remember, fun is an infinite destination. May your hearts be your guiding key. And I will see you dudes in the next Brown Dust 2 video. And most definitely remember, them jiggle figs are most definitely fucking key. I love you guys. Deuces.
Roll, roll, roll. Can't stop, won't stop. Roll, roll, roll. Forget the meta. I want plot. Roll, roll, roll. It's hell I'm walking into. Roll, roll, roll. Can't resist these wires.